Hey, hello everybody. Yeah, we're kind of late. We're having audio problems.
Good morning,
Good morning, good morning, good
everyone.
morning. How you all doing?
Good morning, Misha. Good morning, Daryl. Good morning, Polly. Good morning, Tony. Or good evening.
Well, it's good evening in the States. It's good morning here. And we're having the usual problems trying to get this going. Hey, you all get me or no? Okay, here we
Yeah.
go. Let's see. All right, we
Yeah.
got you now. Hey, let me go down the line. Let me go down the line. Hey, good morning, Misha. How you doing? Good morning, good morning.
Good morning.
Hey,
Good
Paulie, how
morning,
you doing? You
Polly.
got any making any more good pizzas? Y'all watch the shows. Gives you hello there, Florence and Bell. It's been kind of like a weird day today, hasn't it? It's
Why
kind of like
why you say that?
well, we both got up so early. I don't even why am I wearing this?
I don't know.
We got up so early. I was up what 3:30 somewhere on there.
Mm,
You up? What time did you get up?
4 o'clock.
4 o'clock. We were up early. Hey, good morning, Tony. Good morning. Yes, good evening, good morning, wherever you're at.
Hey,
Can't hear? All right, good,
good
good.
morning, Peter.
We should
Up there.
well.
That what's Daryl's, yeah.
Hey, good morning, Peter. How you doing? Thank you for being here. All right, cool. Hey, Dan. Yeah, we Miles was telling me
Yeah.
because she's of course used to her Facebook buddies, and she was telling me that your brother. Sorry to hear that. Yeah, I got bad news this morning. A high school friend of mine. I haven't seen him in years. John, he passed away. Was it yet? I get, like I said, I get my time last night, East Coast Standard Time. He's in Pennsylvania. Yeah, he passed away. It's hard, man. Even though, and it's really weird because I haven't seen this John in over 30. Well, I haven't seen a lot of my high school friends in over 30 years.
Oh, he was your
High
high
school,
school
yeah.
friend.
But when even though you haven't seen them in that long, it's still
Still your
sad.
friend. Yeah.
Yeah, you're like,
Still is.
wow, you know, it hits you. It hits you. Pensacola.
Pensacola.
Hey, is their base still any good? I was there a couple of times, but nothing really. I was in and out. To be honest with you. Yeah, it's just like I said, man. I haven't seen him in 25 years, but it's still, when you think about it, you're like, wow, because you remember growing up. We grew up, in
Mm.
high school and school, and you grew up in our neighborhood. So, it's just sad. It's really sad. And some of you know what I'm talking about, you know.
Mm.
Yeah,
Blue Angel.
yeah, the Blue Angels, the What is a Paulie? What is there? Six? Is there 4 or 6 of them? Air jets that, and they're really good pilots. They're handpicked. They're not like, oh, I want to be on Blue Angel. No, we come to you. You don't come to us. You know, I've seen them a couple of times. And from my understanding is the pilots are really actually really good guys. You know, they're not arrogant. Which a lot of your fighter pilots are arrogant as hell, but you understand, but you know, they
Mhm.
go up in the skies. Usually they're going up in the sky for a reason, and sometimes they might not be coming back. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why. I'm trying to figure this out. Even if I go to bed at 10 o'clock, I wake up between 3 and 4 o'clock in the morning. And I'm like, oh, then I'm dragging, you know? And sometimes I won't even take a nap.
I woke up just because I told you that the TV is on. I thought you are lying down beside me watching TV, and then it's not in
What
there.
time was this?
4 o'clock.
Nah, I turned the TV off before I went to
Yeah,
bed.
but I told you it's. And then when I lying down, I still lying there and already awake, and then the TV shut down automatically.
No.
Yeah.
You sure that wasn't a dream?
No.
The TV you got woken up because the TV was on,
Yeah.
and then the TV shut off.
Yeah. No, I'm not kidding.
I don't
It's
think you're
true.
kidding, but
It's
see,
true.
when I say something, everybody thinks, "Oh, you're so full of it." You know, you're full of crap.
No.
Yeah, I always enjoyed seeing it, some of the stuff they did, but I've been always been told by Airedales and other pilots is that they don't get too dangerous. You know what I mean? No, it's things that they do looks dangerous to us, of course, but it's not to them, and they don't put their lives on the line just for a show. I guess that's the best way of putting it. Yeah, of course. You always got one.
Mm.
You always got standbys. Always. Yeah, you never heard of Blue Angels?
No.
Huh?
No.
Yeah, it's I don't know if I want to use show. Yeah, because they do a lot of recruitment. You know, wow, I wish I want to do that. You know, but they are good.
Blue Angels.
They're the Blue Angels. Oh, 11 jets. Okay. Now, how many and what? There's 4 in the air at a time, or is there 6? I don't know why I want to keep on thinking 6, but I think it's 4. I mean, it ain't no big deal, but
Colorado.
Coronado.
Coronado.
Yeah. Paulie, were you an Airedale or you were a Bolsonate? Some tells me you told me you were Bolsonate, but I might be wrong. I might be wrong. I don't fucking know. Yeah, you know, no, the Airedales, they were crazy. I mean, anybody who wants to stand up on a flight line where these planes are coming in at crazy speeds, they ain't all right in the head. You are a stew burner. Yeah, they do tricks in the air. One of these days we'll look it up on YouTube and you can see what the Blue Angels. Now are they all Navy or are they like Marines? You know what I mean? because Marines have pilots too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they are. They're good though. They're not. They're not amateurs. Believe me. Yeah, I got the stew. What's Navy break? The one in Philadelphia?
What is BAB?
Yeah, the Marines. Yeah, the Blue Angels. You know, right before I got out, they started offering some of the MSs. Uh, it was right down the street. No, not in Virginia, Norfolk. There was Johnson and Wales Culinary Arts School. They started sending some of the MSs there. Maybe that was like the C school, or they were going to do something like work for work for important people. I don't know, but yeah, Puget Sound. That's where you were watching. What?
It's
So all we got planned for today is we're going to go and get some beef.
electrical, environmental.
We dealt with all the little tiny, there was real tiny wiring on aircraft. They're like hairs. I'm serious. You ever see sort of wiring?
How can you see it? You use the magnifying glass?
I don't know. We used to go in sometimes when we land on an aircraft carrier, because we land on an aircraft carrier, then we go somewhere else. We would go to uh, we would need something, okay, for maybe one of our welders or something like that. And one time we wanted to, all the guy sees is electric, okay, one of my guys, and he walked in there, it was all Airedales working on electronics. They started giving him a hard time. I was like, man, I said, maybe all you dumbasses could spell and just not have electric on your door. They were assholes about it. But yeah, they gave him a hard time. They, they hack it up, man. They don't. You can't say, yeah, I want some. You can't ask for any precise cut or anything like that. It's just all hacked up. You know, that's why we kind of gave up on getting a good cut of meat. We ground it up for a hamburger.
You can get only their already chopped.
Yeah, it's all.
That is for grinding or mince only. It's
Well, some of
normal.
them cut it up in pieces, and then they'll cut up in strips or whatever.
Yeah.
But you're not going to get no.
You cannot get.
You're not going to get no quality steaks or that. No, that's not. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Sorry about that, Paul. I missed that. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you're right. It seemed like, how can I say this without sounding like a jerk? It seemed like they didn't just send anybody. It had to be somebody that stood out as far as a cook, or somebody. Maybe they were an ass kisser, to the captain's cook or whatever. I don't know, but yeah. No, actually, no. The hamburger meat's not tough. Do you think it's tough?
No.
I think it's because we mince it,
Mm-hmm.
and that helps out a lot.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Because I know they say, and Paulie would probably agree or disagree. Depending on how that meat is cut, depends on how how it's going to is it going to be tender or if it's going to be rough or tough. But yeah, we definitely we grind it up.
Mm. Yeah,
No, that well, it
yeah.
depends on if you
It
get. Go ahead, go
depends
ahead.
because if it is solid meat, that's what I observe. If it is solid meat and you ground it, that is really dry.
Yeah,
But if you add some fat, not that much, but it makes soften the just like I observe like that. If there
yeah,
is fat mixing,
maybe 10 or 20%
yeah,
fat to it. It does help, but if you try to make it lean, yeah,
yeah,
you're right, Paul. It is dry.
it's dry
Yes.
or any kind of meat. See? Anton Brack.
Hey, Anton.
Good morning, good evening,
Yeah,
Anton.
we're getting back into that, the walks. Just here lately, it's been hot. That's our story. We're sticking to it. It's just been getting kind of hot, you know.
Yeah.
I think we're finally starting to come out of rainy season. Do you?
Mm.
You don't know? Nobody knows. Yeah, you're right. I think that's why they only sell beef once a week on Sundays.
Mm.
And most people they get like probably they eat the hide. You know, the hide is the skin. I
Yes.
can't wrap my head around that. I'm
You don't
sorry. I can't do it. I can't wrap my head around this.
cook
You're
it
eating a piece of leather.
cook it well.
You're still eating a piece of leather. No,
Like
not like
uh,
this. I think it's
this month is there's no rain.
they keep
Oh
on
yeah, it's rain shower only, not heavy.
no, and it's usually around the same time, roughly.
Mm.
Like today, they're saying 4 o'clock, 4 p.m., 40% chance of rain. That's what it's been. Yesterday was 3 o'clock, 40% chance of rain. You know, but that's really about it, man. It's just like so. Usually during rainy season, it rains at night.
Mm.
You know, at night it'll rain, and then during the day it gets hot and humid. But here it just seems like the cycle's changed.
Thank you, Anton. Brands gave me as a gift during my birthday.
What?
Previous,
Oh yeah, it's
yeah.
yeah. She likes it. At the end, happy wife, happy life, right?
But I don't like this one.
Oh,
I cannot
the little
I
pillows.
cannot lean my head in there. Like
Yeah, so when we go, normally Miles will put in an order for the meat, but this time we got a good relationship with the meat
meat vendor.
the beef girl. That was oh excuse me. The one video we had where we were buying, what were we getting? What were we getting?
Barbecue.
Yeah, we're getting some barbecue. The pretty girl with the
Short.
short dark hair. All right, she's the one that runs that meat thing. Well, I don't know if she runs it, but she works.
The daughter of the
Yeah,
right.
she runs it. Then it's a daughter, and usually we place an order. But I guess we're not going to do it today, huh? We're just going to
You
go
just
ahead.
go there and get it's at least 1 kilo only.
I say two,
Two.
1 or 2 kilos.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, Polly, I was thinking about making a stromboli.
It's so more.
Stromboli.
What?
I explained this. I explained this to you half a million times. You make a pizza, okay? Pizza dough,
Yes.
okay? on one side, you put everything you want to put in there.
Yeah.
Okay, sauce.
Uh.
I want to make we still got some of that beef left, right?
Yeah. Still have it.
Okay. I want to get some of that beef, some cheese, some onion, fry it up, put it in there with some sauce,
Yeah.
and maybe, a pepper, a green pepper chopped up. And then you take it and you fold it over
Yeah.
and you pinch it. You put some slices on the top so the heat escapes,
Okay.
the steam, and you cook it.
In oven?
Yeah, you can cook it in an oven.
Okay.
It's good. What? You can't wrap your head around it? It's like a
It's
pizza,
kinda
but
like-
it's a pizza that you fold.
It's kind of like empanada.
Okay, yeah, you can. Okay, yeah, you
Yeah.
can use that so you can picture it in your head. Yes.
The only difference is
Or
you have
even a
you
meatball. I used to love the meatball stromboli's. You gotta remember, I lived in Philadelphia.
Mhm.
You know, a lot of Italian restaurants, good Italian food.
Mhm. It's-
Oh, I survived. I was bored.
the
Mucky of
only
me wasn't.
problem,
What?
Polly, the only problem is before I left, I bought the things for him to cook. The vegetable that I bought is still there when I come back. What he did is just to take out food from outside and bring back home.
You just when you're by yourself, okay. When you're so accustomed to somebody else living with somebody, okay, and all of a sudden you're by yourself for a few days, your enthusiasm to cook is not. It's like
Yeah,
I would have
it's
been happy with that. I would have been happy with a bowl of cereal.
freshly cooked.
I would have been happy with a bowl of cereal. You know, my concern was the dogs, making sure they ate. You know, I could care less.
Canada, Washington.
So you're living in Washington. I love Washington State's pretty. But if you get away from Seattle and Spokane, it's great.
Mhm.
Now, I don't know if people agree with me, but that's how many times I've been told that if you get away from Seattle, I used to go when I was truck driving. I used to have to go up north past Seattle, up towards you know up there, and it's beautiful up there. A lot of green, a lot of green.
Mhm.
Thank you, Anton.
Burrito.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
I just, yeah, but I miss stuff like that, man. I don't know why, but I miss food like that, you know? Don't you ever miss, like, you in Hong Kong for how many years? For over 10 years?
Mm.
Don't you ever miss, when you're here, don't you ever miss some of the food they used to have when you were in Hong Kong?
Yeah,
See, that's how I feel.
I love. Especially those food that we are going to eat in the morning at different meatballs, dumplings.
See, that's why I like meatballs, spaghetti, and meatball. That's why I take the ground beef and I put it in there. You know?
They call that yamcha in the morning.
There used to be this Italian woman that used to make homemade spaghetti with, and she used to, oh my God, she used to make homemade meatballs. What else? Chicken pot. This is all one dinner. Chicken pot. Now, I'm not saying every night, like once in a while she'll do these big dinners. She had Parmesan chicken, meatballs, mussels cooked in homemade spaghetti sauce. Oh my God. And you would sit there and you just eat and eat and eat and eat, you know?
Yeah.
You know, me and Miles been talking about that. And I said, there's nothing wrong with us. I don't know. I'd like to keep it going, you know, because I'll be staying with my daughter and her family. My daughter Kristen. She has a huge house and says, we got a bedroom for you. Don't worry about it. She goes, because my daughter knows that there's sometimes I just like to be by myself, you know, and she's got 4 kids. And she says, I know how you are. You like to be left alone at times and live your own life. She goes, and the bedroom is downstairs, and it's the only bedroom downstairs. The rest of them are upstairs. But we're trying to figure that out now. Will we do like, if I go, I'll probably bring the Mac Mini I have, the computer. It's, if you ever see them, they're not very big. They're like that thick. Right? In other words, I can carry that anywhere. The only thing I would have to worry about is monitors.
Monitor.
So I could take that back with me to the States, and I have OBS. In OBS, I could do a split screen where I'm on one side and Miles is on another, and we could be talking via Messenger or something like that. And we can do streams like that, live streams like that, or depending on how long I'm there for, which I don't know. Okay, I don't know if I had to get another job, if I had to get some kind of BS job, because I am going to take care of my. Just because I'm in the States doesn't mean Miles doesn't exist anymore. So I'll be sending her money, you know, and I'm hoping a female, okay, because I'm not impressed by, and you can all say, you can say whatever you want, Miles. I am not impressed by the Philippine male in the Philippines. I'm not impressed by them, okay? I'm sorry. That's just the way I feel. All right. And I trust a female to be more, what's that word I'm looking for? Trusting. Well, I can trust them, let them know, hey, you know, if Miles needs something or something, God forbid, knock on wood, Miles has to go in the hospital and I can't get back to the Philippines right away. I ain't got to worry about it because I know there's somebody here to, you know, that'll help. A female, like she's got her, like Cheryl, or she's got Diane, her daughter lives in Hong Kong, or she even has Joy. I can't see Joy that much. The reason why is because Joy's got a lot of things going on where she lives, right? Right or wrong?
And the son is studying there, so
Yeah, but like Cheryl, she's a good person. Cheryl, she's a good person, and I think that it would probably be to her benefit if she did come live here. That's my opinion. I don't know very much, but yeah, we like to do something. We just haven't figured it out yet. Like I said, I could take this Mac Mini. It's not big, man. It's very small.
just like laptop thicker than
Oh, it's smaller than
smaller, yeah.
You just talked to my another to kick me to the curb there. So okay, all right. Let's see where you're coming from. Let's see where you're coming from.
Okay.
Because I do know, even though I'm in the States, I'm still responsible for Miles. I'm not one of these guys that are going to be like, oh, like, I don't know where anything. No.
Yeah. Only Sundays or public, yeah,
Sundays, right?
yeah, holidays of domestic helpers goes together during Sunday.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Paulie, was your wife an OFW in the Hong Kong, and you go visit her there? See, a lot of guys get pissed off because, and you would tell me about it. You see them arguing sometimes. You have an OFW, okay, and the guy just decides I'm gonna go visit them wherever country they're from. It doesn't matter, and they think that they're gonna see them every day, and that ain't gonna happen. Is it?
No.
They only get one day off a week, and that's usually on Sunday, right?
Mm. Not unless or except
If they go on
the
vacation.
no, except the your girlfriend or whatever, the employer is foreigner,
Yeah.
the employer will allow her to rent a house separate, so she can live there during night time and then go back to the
But that's unusual, ain't it? Ain't it usually the OFW lives with the people they're working for?
only the foreigners. The Hong Kong people will
Oh, that's different. They live in Hong Kong. That's a different story. I'm talking about like the Filipinos will go to Hong Kong to work.
mm,
They don't. They usually live with the person, right?
yeah, if their employer is Hong Kong people. That's why I said if your employer is a foreigner, they will separate you in other place to stay or rent a bed space for you.
Yeah, Hong Kong. Yeah, I was in Hong Kong one time. This is before. This is when it was under British rule. They say it's different now. Is it that much
Yeah.
different?
Yeah.
Yeah.
After Chris Patent left,
Yeah.
it was 1997.
Thank you, Misha.
Thank you.
Yeah, split screen like an OBS. I can have Miles. Of course, I'll probably have Miles screen a little bit bigger than mine. Mine,
Yes, I'm using my phone.
well, I'm talking about when we live stream. I can watch.
Yes.
It's a long story.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You met her in the Philippines. I mean, you met her in the United States. Was she one of those? Was she in the Navy?
Yeah.
Man, I missed one. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Good
Hey,
morning,
DC, what is up?
DC.
Hey, how you doing, guy? How's life in your world? To be honest with you, I really don't want to go back to the States, but it just feels like I'm getting nothing done
Mhm.
because I'm not looking them in the eyes. You know what I'm saying? In other words, they could tell me whatever they think I want to hear, and then as soon as they hang up that phone, they're like, "I screw that bastard." You know what I'm saying? And I'm getting pissed off because things have to get done, or it ain't gonna go away. That's what I'm trying to say. And I just feel like I'm being ignored. And what made me realize this is that the last time I talked, well, not the last time, but the one time I talked to him, every time I tried to ask a question, the person tried to outvalue me. In other words, talking louder than I was. And I was like, I asked myself, why are you talking so loud, man? Why are you keeping interrupting me? And he didn't say nothing. I said, well, you need to stop being rude and let me finish my question, and then you can answer it. And so I talked to somebody, and they said what it probably is going on is the conversation is being recorded, and they don't want they're trying to cover their asses. So what they do is when you start answering a question and they really don't want to answer the question, they speak louder because the recording will pick them up before they pick me up. I was like, well, that's wrong. They said it happens all the time, man. Even your private companies will do that. You know, if about warranty work, if you call a company about warranty, everything's recorded for HR and there's all this other crap. Okay, for warranty work, if they're trying to overtalk you, or like when you say, okay, how much will it cost to have this phone fixed? And as you're asking the question, they start over speaking you and it's louder, they're trying to cover themselves. That's all they're doing. He said that's all they're doing. He goes, the lawyer told me that.
Okay.
Yeah, Miles was there. Were you there when England was there when UK was
I'm
in?
still there.
Oh,
I went there to 1995, and the British government still there until 1997. So I was
yeah.
there when Chris Patent left.
Yeah, they loved that guy, Chris, didn't
Yes,
they?
Chris Patent.
Yeah, they said he was like the prime minister. You know what I mean?
Mm.
But he was like the mayor of Hong Kong. I guess you could say he was like the mayor of Hong Kong. He ran Hong Kong, right? He was like the authority in Hong Kong.
They call the chief
The chief?
chief executive.
Oh, okay. No, not yet. I'm trying to figure it out. Like I said, though, I really don't want to leave, man. I just don't want to. But like I said, it just feels like I ain't getting anything done. And it could end up biting me in the ass. And then they'll say, well, but the way their attitude is going, it's like, well, no. So, and plus, even my lawyer says you might have to. He says they're playing games. Oh, she wasn't in the Navy. Yeah, the only reason I asked is back in '80. I don't know when you, Paulie, when you came in, but when I came in '84, it was the last of the Filipinos coming in because of the what's it called? The base or the relationship between the naval base here. Yeah, I dust it off every once in a while there. It's talking about the
Treadmill.
yeah, it's here in spirit. I know yes, it is a treadmill. The only problem is it's stationary. In other words, a lot of them you can raise them up to a certain percent, like 3%, 4%. This one you can't.
Mhm.
And they say the best work that you get if you have it raise at least 3%. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna. How many boxes can you send to here? How many is it? 3 or 4 a year? Like I said, hopefully I'm not there that long. Bangor, I can't say a word.
Balikbayan box.
Yeah, how many per year? Where it's tax free, no tariffs. I don't know about y'all, but I'm getting tired of hearing about tariffs.
No, when you
I'm still trying to figure out where's the benefit.
what you when you pack that box, when you pay it, that is already included.
Yeah, no, but I thought you can have so many a year per year, like 3 or 4. Though you might know how many whatever the
Balikbayan box. As often as you want, as you
No,
can.
no, no. I was told you can only have so many a year, and also has to be in a Filipino's name. In other words, you couldn't say I couldn't have my family send it to me because it'd be like because I'm not a Philippine citizen. It's
Yeah,
a
yeah.
benefit of being a citizen of the Philippines.
Yeah.
It's not taxed. No, no. I was just curious. But
No,
thanks for asking, though. But because there's a couple of things like Miles, like not clothes. Miles has so many clothes, but like stuff that she would need.
yeah. What else I'm going? I what I want. What else I'm going to use or what?
It comes to the house, though. Comes to the house.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Well, I mean, I appreciate the offer, but I don't feel right getting things from like I want somebody and donors who I'm talking about. I'm not gonna drop names. They'll sit there and I don't know. I guess I got too much pride, and so does Miles. We're accepting things from other people. It just feels weird. I don't know.
That's bad, but it seems not.
I just have a hard time accepting gifts from people, especially like now the way the economy is. I don't care what anybody says, man. I talk to people in the States. The
Darren,
economy is not.
Darren, he talks too much again. He talked too much again.
No, the economy ain't getting any better. I don't give a damn what anybody says. It ain't getting any better. I talk to family members and they're like, just hope it gets better.
Why, Florence, you send me a gift?
Don't worry about it.
Thank you.
What do you owe? So you buy, you need to, like I said, when I get if and when, like I said, I'm going to take my time getting there. You know what I mean? Because, like I said, I really don't want to. Okay? I really don't want to. I'm not going to lie to you. I miss my family and everything like that. But that's why I got a 4-bedroom house. The only thing that's stopping you is air and opportunity. There goes the air. The only thing that's left is opportunity. You can fly here. You can fly here. Be a vacation for you. I'm not talking, I'm talking about. Yeah. Now, are you going to get your retirement? I think that's a separate thing, ain't it? I think that's separate.
That is a government.
Yeah, he's in a government employee or contract.
But he's already retired in military, so U.S. Navy. So
I guess, like I said, I think it's more of a pride thing when you're accepting things from people, especially when you read about the homelessness and everything in this. And I know none of you are homeless, okay? I'm not trying to say that, but you read about these people having it really hard, and I'm like, I can't do it with the conscience. Some people are like, oh yeah, I need this and that, or they come up with these ailments. Oh, I last night I was reading. Guess what? I diagnosed having autism. What? 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 You self-diagnose yourself having autism. Really? What is wrong with you?
No, this is Pauli.
You can send anything, don't they? To a bond, I can't say the word.
Balikbayan, you can send anything you want, put inside the box. That's like we did in Hong Kong before. We put a lot of things, different things, and then
they go by. They don't go by weight. They go by the size of the box.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got the small, the medium, the large box.
The large and the extra large. Polly, where is Maki?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. VA and the military retirement, that was separate. I know something there, though. I remember when I was in, okay, and everybody's acting like this is the first time. Hold on, Paulie. I can remember this is the first time the government shut down, okay, and I still got a paycheck on active duty. That's what I don't understand. Why are they saying the military's not getting paid? Where is it? Oh, here we go.
That.
Mucky is in the living room laying on the couch. That's his spot now. He thinks that's his. You should see him when Myles will be laying on the couch. He'll sit there and stare at her until she gets up. Don't he? I'm like, you son of a bitch. This guy thinks he's all that. But this is not the first time the government is shut down. And I was in the military and I still got a paycheck. Unless something was signed agreement, but I still got a paycheck. Yeah, you find out Friday. Yeah, it's taxed. And also here, they're talking about doing away with the tax system, the way we know it today, and going to the flat tax. you get a lot of, I don't know if it's garbage. I don't know whether to believe it or not. Wishful thinking, where there's no more taxes. It's called a consumption tax or a flat tax. You go to the store, you pay a tax. You buy a car, you pay a tax. Everything like that. Russia at one time, with the fall of communism, they had like a tax system like we had,
Mhm.
but nobody was paying taxes. Nobody was paying. So they went to the consumption tax, and they said they make more money now than they ever had before. Ah, it's right here. Where's the monkey question at?
It was up there. That was.
Yeah, right here.
I almost
Here,
did
yeah,
one.
monkey. You ever notice? He'll be sitting with his legs crossed, especially outside like this. Now ask him something, he'll look at me like. That's why I always say he's a man of few words. He's getting old. How old is he now? 9, 10?
Yeah, they're going to 9 years old.
Yeah, he's getting old, man. I think he's going to see now. He
Yeah.
barks at everything. And I mean, I don't get me wrong. I love Monkey to death, but sometimes it gets annoying.
Even nothing outside is barking.
Yeah, there'll be nothing out there, and I go out there
Yeah.
and I look like, Mark, what are you barking at? Yeah, I got that one.
Mm-mm. What is Milby?
That's what I'm hearing. That's what I'm hearing. But you want to know something? I don't know. I'm not. I don't consider myself blue or red. There's certain things that the blue team does that pisses me off, and there's certain things that the red team does that pisses me off. And it's kind of like, but I'm still trying to figure out, and I never got an answer. When did we the American people start looking at politicians like they were celebrities?
Mhm.
You know what I mean? And they're like the all-knowing ones. I don't trust politicians. I don't. I don't. I don't trust them. No. It's on everybody. A lot of people are like, but they'll answer me this, okay? At least they're saying on YouTube, all right, that last month alone they collected over $30 billion in tariffs. Okay, where's it at? Where's it at? I don't hate Trump. There's things I don't like he does. I don't like his arrogantness, his personality. Thinks his shit don't stink. I mean, I think he's one of the better ones. The last few we had, no, no. I never hated Biden. I felt sorry for Biden because I thought he was being used. Like the man's old. His memory ain't that like it used to be. And I think there's political people that knew this and said that take advantage of it. I never hated the man. It's like I didn't like Obama. I didn't hate him because I didn't as him Obama as a person. I didn't know him as a person, but him as a president, he was a politician. That's all I'm going to say. And people get mad. Well, you can't say that. Why not? Why not? You're all ready to criticize. You all criticize past presidents. What makes Obama so that much better where you put him up on a pedestal? He works for you. You don't work for him. Well, not anymore. He's retired. Well, I think somebody forgot to tell him that he's no longer one in the country. Because he gets in. I mean, he's gotten in trouble. He's gotten in trouble on other countries saying, "Hey, do this, and this." No, you don't have that authority. You don't have that power. You're a civilian now. Just be quiet. Yeah, Paul. Yeah, yeah. A lot of company, even Starbucks was doing that.
Mm.
That when they were paying their employees their wages, which was weird. Yeah, I mean, it's just they're like a bunch of children. I don't care. They're like a bunch of children, man. And some of them just want to be on TikTok and whatever else, and they have to act. I don't know. Oh, he loves play. Oh, he loves Poland. Poland's a nice place, man. You
Yeah.
should go there just to go visit.
Visit.
I'm not saying go visit Paulie,
Is
but
it
go
far
to.
away the place of Opoli to San Antonio? No.
It's a couple. It's a drive. Yeah, yeah. I don't watch the main. I don't watch the big networks anymore. I don't. I think they pin people up against each other. To be honest with you.
Like covering each other media is not only 75%, only
I don't.
almost 100%.
Misha. This is another one. I'm not saying you're wrong, but do you know that's being funded by private donations? You know that, right? It ain't coming out, no taxpayer payers money. Yeah, no reason I'm not laughing at you, I'm laughing with you. It's because that's what a lot of people say, oh, that 30 billion, you know how much $30 billion is? That's a lot of freaking money. And it's just, I just wonder where it went. Did it go to, what are they giving $40 million to somewhere in South America? I can't think of the name of it.
Argentina.
Who?
Argentina.
I think it's, yeah, you might be, how do you know?
I just watched the news yesterday.
Yeah, Argentina. Why are we giving them $40 million? Somebody answer that for me. How about our, how many police officers, how many how many firefighters, how many vets have been wounded during the course of their job? Why don't you take care of them? Why don't you take care of them? How many single moms just, yeah, I know there's bad ones out there, okay? I'm not saying everything's honky dory, but not all of them are like that. Some of them just made a bad decision and they got to pay for it for the rest of their life. I'm just getting so tired of the United States helping other countries out. I'm just getting so tired of it. When they need to, they they basically tell us, shut the hell, sit down, shut the hell off, shut the hell up and give us your money.
Fellow men first before
Yeah,
others.
yeah, it is. I know. Which really surprised me is Bill Gates gave some. I was like, what? What's his name? The guy that owns Amazon. He's given some. Trump is giving some. What's his name? Elon Musk doesn't surprise me at all. Has given some. It's all coming from donations. It's never. It ain't coming from taxpayers. Exactly. Shut the doors, lock them, and say, you guys ain't coming out until this is taken care of. You ain't going to no fancy dinners, no fancy lunches. You're not getting paid. You ain't getting no bonuses that allowance that you get every day to spend. You ain't getting that until you take care of this. Yeah, Misha, where you get your info, man? Let me ask you a question, Misha. Okay, I got nothing but love for you. Okay, but why wasn't the Epstein file list an issue when Biden was in office? Right? And why is there a Obama appointed judge that's putting a hold on the Epstein file coming out? Believe me, if Trump was in on the Epstein file, and even if he is, his ass should go to jail. I don't care who's on that list. If you're on the list, you go to jail. Like I said before, if the Pope was on that list, you're going to jail. Epstein for the pedo. All right, but everybody's Why wasn't it ever brought up when Biden was in office? They knew better then. Why wasn't it brought up then? That's what I'm just saying. Everybody needs to say, you need to quit favor, because let me tell you what, the Democrats lie just as much as the Republicans do. Everybody thinks, oh no, my political background is so perfect. No, believe me, they're not. They're not. Okay. I had no time and I had no use for a politician. You know why a politician sits in Washington? Because they can't do anything else. They can't run a business. Okay. Look at our country with $34 trillion in debt. Come on. You call that running a business? Look at Harris. Look at Harris. She had a $2 billion budget when she ran for president. She overspent by $2 million. And she was going to run this country? But like I said, there's a lot of things Trump does that I don't like. Okay. No one, I don't like his personality. Okay. But when you got a person running for president and overspent by $2 million that has a $2 billion budget, come on. And I don't hear, oh, it's a woman. I could care less if it was a woman. I could care less if it was Bucky, as long as they can do the job. As long as they can get the United States out of the shithole it's got itself in.
Mm.
So everybody's just ready to blame. We all need to quit. We need to stop blaming a Republican or a Democrat, and we need to start naming names. Because not all Democrats and not all Republicans are bad. Not all of them. What's his name? That one from Pennsylvania, the Democrat, he surprises the hell out of me. He ain't playing no little games. He refuses to play their game. Okay, you're right. Okay, I understand where you're coming from, Missy, but you want to know something? You know what Obama used to bitch about all the time? When every time he had a party at the White House grounds where he had to spend millions of dollars for tents and stuff. Think of it that way. I'm not disagreeing with you, okay? I could think of other things. Hey, why don't you take that money and spend it on something else? Well, why do you? But I think he's just doing it because to be an ass. Just be an ass. What?
Nothing.
Because he knows it's pissing people off.
Nothing.
What do you? I think he's just doing it. Okay, Misha. What did he destroy? He destroyed a walkway that went from the main to the West Wing, I think it was, or the East Wing. I'm not sure. That little walkway there. That's what they destroyed. Not destroyed it, but it's not worth it. No matter we agree or disagree, it's not going to change, right? Yeah, you're right there. They did. Obama did build a basketball court in the White House. So, see what I'm saying? Everybody picks and chooses who they're going to say something about.
Hmm.
Okay, I'll answer. Here we go. I don't know. You don't know. I don't know. Believe me, the media doesn't know. Somebody in Washington knows why it ain't being released. Somebody in Washington. I have no idea. But like I said, if he is on the list, his ass should go to jail. I don't care who. I don't care who it is.
Holy answer.
I don't care. Yeah, you're right about that too. You're right about that. The victims. That's who my main concern is. But like I said, even if the Pope was on that list, put his ass in jail. I could care less. I don't care where they're at in life, what position they hold. If they're a pedo, go to jail. Yeah, Featherman. He surprises me, man. I'm like, damn, this dude's got a set. But you want to know something though? He is old school Democrat. He's a Democrat that my parents were. Yeah, my parents are Democrats. They were blue collar. My father was a truck driver. My mother worked at Kmart as a cashier. Blue collar workers. You know what I mean? Not these little arrogant pissants that don't never had a job in their life. I'm talking about the ones in Washington. Okay. Yes, Obama built a basketball court in the White House. Nobody said anything though. Nobody said a word, which I don't care. I really could care less. But see what I'm saying? They pick and choose their battles. I'll take a look at it and meet. It's not that important to me. But how come you didn't say no when Obama built a basketball court? Hmm? That's a fair question, Misha. I mean, I have no, it's everybody gets pissed off
Build,
about one thing, but they don't
build,
get pissed off about
build the
another.
basketball court, but they remove again the basketball court there.
They got a basketball court there to the side.
Okay.
You're right. Yeah, like I said, Misha, I hope they do come out with it. What purpose will it serve? People's curiosity. That's really about it. But I will always say, I don't care who's on the list. If they're on the list, you're going to jail. I don't care what kind of power you have. You're going to jail. But I'm not all wrapped up in this ballroom. The only reason people getting wrapped up in this ballroom because the media they're just. I don't listen to the media anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I don't watch the media anymore. It's just so full of crap, man. It's just so full of hate.
99% lies.
But I don't want to make this about a ballroom either, okay, people? I don't want to make it. I mean, it's fine as long as you don't throw insults at people like they do. They have a tendency. These debaters or these politicians, when they know they're up against the wall, they start throwing, they start putting the other person down and everything like that, or saying awful things. Remember that guy? What was his name? He was a congressman or a senator from Nevada. He was an old guy. God, I could see his face, but I can't remember his name. Reed. Remember Harry Reid? He used to do that stuff, start stuff, and then try to act like he didn't know what they were talking about. Yeah. Which they should do is just, yeah, but then, I mean, could the victims take the people they accused to court to sue them, saying it was done to me, I'm not making this up, you know what I'm saying? He's trying to change the subject.
It's okay.
Huh?
It's okay.
What's okay?
Change the subject.
Everybody's trying to change.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, I hope it's just. I just want the United States to get back the way it was, man. I mean, not everybody agreed or disagreed, but it wasn't as nasty it is now. You know, oh, I don't agree with you, or I don't like what you're saying, and next thing you know, you're getting lead thrown at you. You know, that's I don't know. Yeah, yeah, you're right about that. Had to be on U.S. soil.
Senyatil.
Hey, Sanete, how you doing?
Senyatil.
I mean, like I said, if I don't know, the only thing I'm worried about, I ain't worried about no damn ballroom, and I ain't worried about. I'm worried about why we waste money sending it to different countries. Let's take care of people in the United States first.
Senyatil.
I don't say they are. Ooh. Hey, thank you, Sanate. Thank you very much. We do
Thank you.
appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
You missed a hot topic about, and everybody has their rights. You know, they're a little upset about the ballroom being put in. I just hope they put it to good use. You know,
Mm.
because we can all sit there and complain all day long. That it's not going to stop them from building it. They're going to build it. It's already been paid for. It's going to be built.
Why the White House is a wide space so that they can put any such stuff like that.
Yeah, go ahead, man. One time.
Yes.
Yeah, a lot of people bailed doing that.
Palawan or Iloilo, Anton is quite far away here.
Is it?
Yes,
How far?
from south to north.
Um, no problem, Anton. No problem. No problem. But we got really nothing else planned for today, man. Nothing else. We'll go to market, get our beef.
Yeah.
Just kind of hoping that on the south side.
Palawan. He said, well, this is Palawan or Iloilo.
Yeah.
They just neighborhood province. But Palawan
Which
is
one's
kind of
nicer? What one's nicer?
for me, it's Palawan.
Palawan's
Palawan.
nicer. You think Palawan's nicer? I have no idea. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Better.
The weather is nice. It's hot. You're in the Philippines. What do you expect, right? No rain. Got the aircon kicked in the living room. Mucky's loving the aircon. That's his new best friend. But yeah, it's nice. It's a nice blue sky day. Probably video it when we go to market.
Yeah.
Hopefully it doesn't cloud up.
It's blue sky.
We were going to go to breakfast today, but yeah, we're gonna go to the Yellow House for breakfast. But they really don't start till what 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
Yeah, the girl that cooks the the breakfast. It's around 8 o'clock.
Mm.
Telling you, ever in Badak, okay, and you want to eat like a Western, the Yellow House.
Yeah, the Western.
Yeah, you're right. It's not raining. You know, rain don't bother me because I look at it this way: is that it's not about me. It's about this is a farming community. You know what I mean? And what helps the crop grow? Water, right? The rain. So, and you can always tell when they go through a long extended dry period. It's because they got to use the well. They got to use the deep wells, and the way to get the water is that they pump, and it costs some money, and that's when the prices go up.
Darrell, as you that,
I think the better. I think the better.
I don't know because this
You don't have.
I
get it
did
every
I
time.
didn't taste yet the chicken sandwich in Jollibee.
I think the Yellow
Never.
House chicken sandwiches are better.
Okay.
They're not frozen, you know what I mean, and they're all. I think they cut the, you know, they get the meat from the breast. You know what?
Yeah, you are right.
Yeah, like I said, I answered it. It's not
Mm.
raining. Yeah.
I don't know yet, Polly,
What's that?
what we are going to have for lunch.
Lunch? I don't know. You want to go to Yellow House?
Tanghali is.
If we go to the Yellow House, I'll probably have the chicken. It's nothing
If we will
against.
go to Yellow House, we don't need to go back home or anymore. We go directly to the market.
Yeah, with lunch and then the market.
Yes.
Well played.
Yes.
It just seems that the Yellow House, the meat, the chicken's fresh. It's not frozen, you know.
Yeah, maybe Daryl, maybe they are already working or planning to have hotel near the seaside.
You're talking down this road here?
Yes.
Yeah, remember the resorts?
Mm-mm.
Yeah. This road right,
It's
the
a good,
road you take to go to the beach.
it's a
Right.
nice spot.
Yeah, I know they were building a resort there. What was the name? I haven't. Well, actually, they're advertised, ain't they, all the time? Myles.
No.
But remember the one, all you can eat chicken wings? That was at the resort.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, they said okay. Daryl, they said that it's a it's a it's mini supermarket.
Where? Where at?
Just opposite side of the clinic of dentist clinic. The one they are building there.
Oh, they say it's going to be a mini mart.
Yeah.
I can't see it being busy
Not yet done.
because they got the Yellow
Still
House.
still we don't know if they put uh um
The Yellow
different.
House is a what's that word I'm looking for, Dell? In other words, a reference point. You know, and how much? Dell, you would know. How long is the Yellow House been in Badak? It's been there for a long
Long time.
Long. I don't know, but
That is already a long time.
I don't even guess anymore. You know what I mean? I know, like, if I need something, 99% of the time it's at the Yellow House.
A long time already. Maybe that is already 2 decades.
Uh-huh.
2 decades. Or 20 or more. 20 years or more. Good morning, McLovin.
Hey, good morning,
Good
McLovin.
evening.
Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you're at in the world. Fishing.
About fishing. Oh my God. That is the thing that Brent, I guess he don't want to do it.
It's not that I don't want to do it, but everybody I've talked to, they said the fishing around off the coast, like off the beach and everything,
Yeah.
is not that good. You got to take a boat and go out, all right? Because it's overfished.
And you cannot just go to the sea or for fishing because they won't let people fishing, not in,
What,
just like
China?
here in our place.
I mean, like Padak
yeah,
Island?
yeah, yeah.
You're not allowed to fish off there?
You need to ask the permission, or they
Oh, yeah, of
will give you
course.
permission to do
Who
it.
owns Padak Island? Is it owned by
That is that they, according to what I heard before, is a private property, and
that's what
now
I'm
maybe
saying.
that is already
That's what I heard too. It's private, but I just wonder
private
who.
property.
Because I know there's an island here. It's not Padak. I don't know the name of it. The one with that big white mansion on it.
Mm.
And it's owned by a British officer.
Yeah.
Yeah, a British officer owns it. That must be nice. You got an island with a huge house on it, and it's yours. But all right, Paul, man,
Okay.
you take it easy. Stay out of trouble. And I'll be looking for your next video. I don't know, though. I don't know.
Well, we don't know yet exactly what they are building there.
But let me tell you, Del, right? If you're looking, and you know it too, if you're staring at the yellow house,
Mm.
off to the left side, there was an empty lot there. For a while, they were doing something there, okay? And also across the street from the yellow house, there was a ground there, but it had like it was like this, and they leveled it out. And the rumor was going around that the property that was right next to the left of the yellow house was going to be a supermarket. Remember that?
Mm.
And I was like, well, how are they going to build a supermarket? You got the yellow house, right? And they said that that lot right across the street, where it comes to where it's like this, with the highway and the road, all right? They said that was going to be a Jollibee's.
No one knows. Not only the one,
know-
the owner of the property knows what is going.
Wishful
Yeah.
thinking.
Yeah.
Oh, it's going to be a Jollibee's. Okay,
Yeah.
I'll believe it when I see it. That was what, 3-4 years ago.
3
Still
years
an empty
ago.
lot. Still an empty lot. You find out about the building. What building?
Yes, the style of the buildings, just like mini mart or something like that, and they said they put some um, gasoline station there,
Yeah, but okay.
right in
I
front
think
that
I
building.
think me being myself, and I don't know if you're right where the main road from Badak and the highway meet. That property right there would be an awesome spot for a gas station,
Mm,
because you can, as you're getting ready to get on the highway, you pull in there, you get your fuel, and then you leave. You
yeah.
go on the highway. That would be an awesome spot for. The one they put up on the highway doesn't seem to do very much business.
Mhm. Yeah. If it is true, that's good.
Which good.
That's the mini mart. If that is mini mart, we don't know yet. We don't know yet. But the style of the, like I said, the style that building they are doing is just like a mini mart, up and down.
Up and down mini mart.
No, up and the building is up and down. I don't know if what is that. If it is mini mart, that is not a mini mart anymore.
Nah, it's 2 stories now.
Yeah,
Unless it's a store downstairs and an
yeah,
apartment or something upstairs.
yeah.
Yeah. Which it's common here. They'll build a store on the first floor and they live on the second. Right, that road where the empanada shop is, where they built. That's what they did there with the shops on the
The
first floor and then the apartments on the second. Well, I don't think it's apartments. They live there. Seems to work for them, you know.
Mhm. No, stop.
I have no idea. So you ready to call it quits?
Yeah.
You look tired.
I will do something outside the fence. I will remove some of the leaves of the
Work on your,
vegetable inside.
want to work on your garden?
Maybe they. I don't want somebody to do it.
Oh, okay. So yeah, the stuff that's
Make
hanging
it,
over the
make it,
vines.
they
Yeah.
may kill again my.
All right, we're gonna call it quits for today. Boy, you stuck around. We do appreciate you, Glad. Thank you very much. Nothing yet, nothing yet. But I always keep my ear open, man. Haven't heard anything lately.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna let you go. So we'll let you all go, and you all be good to yourself, be good to each other, and stay safe.
Thank
All
you,
right, see you later,
everyone.
Anton. Bye bye for now.
Bye bye, Florence.